Hello and welcome. My name is Martyr, and this is the Indie Game of the Week. Long live the Queen. If you don't know what Indie Game of the Week is, it's where I find those gems in the rough, those games that are kind of don't have as much PR and don't have as much advertising as other AAA games do. And I mean, I know my toilet paper at this point had a Rockstar emblem on it. It was just so much GTA 5. But anyways. Long Live the Queen is an indie game by Hanako Games, and it was recently greenlit on Steam. Now, I know what you're probably asking, Martyr, what is this game, man? Why? Well, this looks like an anime, and you should not be playing this game. But to be honest with you, this game's looks are deceiving. It may look cute and fuzzy, kind of like a cute anime, but this game is like Game of Thrones with an anime look thrown over it. It is vicious and backstabbing and conniving, and it actually has kind of a very, you could tell that the creators took the time to give each character in the game a deep backstory and a rich history that they don't tell you anything about. You kind of have to figure out as you play along. The game is a strategy life simulating RPG, and well, before I start explaining what it is, let me just start the game so you can just get a basic idea of it. The game basically start off as a princess who's going to be queen. Your mom just unfortunately died. We're almost home. Your room is just the way you left it. I know it's hard to leave your school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for your every subject. You have to work hard this year to prepare yourself for your 15th birthday, but I know you can do it. Yes, our hero is 14 years old. She has a rough road ahead of her. You'll learn quickly and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted. This is not what mother would have wanted. She wouldn't have wanted to have to die and leave me. No, she wouldn't, but sometimes bad things happen, and we have to pick up and carry on. A very British mindset, I think. All of Nova depends on us, on you. Lesai. I'll be here to guide you until your coronation, but the decisions you make are ultimately up to you. Come, your maids are waiting. Alright, now this is kind of like the home screen. This is asking if you've ever played the game before. I'm going to go through the tutorial just to give you a basic idea of what you're doing in this game. You'll be controlling Elodie, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, the almost queen of Nova. She tries to prepare for her coronation. To do that, she needs to take classes every week in order to raise her skills. Skills are very important. It's how you kind of you win at this. That's how you kind of win at the game, kind of. And there's many different ways of winning. That's kind of the cool part of this game. The skills she learns will provide different choices in the ongoing plot. Learning the right skills can mean the difference between life and death, and that is should be majorly underlined. There is so many ways to die. It's not even funny. You also need to keep an eye on Elodie's mood with her mother's tragic death. Elodie is not very happy right now. The mood button will take you to the emotion screen for more details. Now, basically what this does is this will shift a lot throughout the game depending on what happens, but this affects how you learn skills in the game. Elodie is feeling both afraid and depressed, but her strongest emotion is depressed. If she becomes more cheerful to cancel out the depression, her strongest emotion would then be afraid. Elodie's current mood affects her ability to learn. It will give her a bonus to some skills and a penalty to others. Let's take a look at the skill screen now. This is the skill screen. This is the heart and soul of this game, I guess you could say. This is where you learn all of the skills. And boy, is there a friggin' lot of them. 4 main categories to be exact: social, physical, intellectual, and mystical. Inside these categories are skill sets, groups of 3 related skills. And I know what you're thinking. She's 14 years old and has apparently learned nothing. She has a 0 in all skills. Every week, Elodie can study 2 skills. Normally, she earns 2 points in every skill for weekdays. So if she studies history, she will learn 2 points times 5. That's 10. But if she's depressed, she gets less. And if she has a bonus because of her emotions, she gets more. That's basically what it's telling you right here. Alright. All these bonuses and pattern intelligence will change. A lot of these mood changes. She can also gain bonuses to skills by studying related skills. Check the skill screen every week to see your current bonuses. Once you know your mood, skills, and bonuses and penalties, you're ready to choose your classes for the week. The classes screen breaks down skill sets by category for your morning and evening classes. You You can learn 2 skills at a time, basically, every week. And every week, usually, different things are going down, usually once you're done with your classes. The 3 options in the set will appear on the right side of the screen. Choose class option for both morning and evening classes, then click Done button, which will appear in the lower right corner. As you play through the story, sometimes see feedback, bubbles appearing over the text. These tell you what's happening behind the scenes. Basically, these are what determine if you fail a skill or if you succeed a skill, kind of letting you know how you succeeded. But they're all, you can also just turn them off if you really wanted to. It's kind of a way of, hey, this is what you need to learn for this to work. So now here we are at the base screen of the game, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about this game and how complicated it is. Look how many skills there are, and they are all important, and in some way or form all affect the story. And that's kind of the neat part about this game. Every playthrough is different. Different skills mean different outcomes. Different outcomes mean different paths. Different paths can lead to several different ways of horrible deaths. Horrible victories. You know, you could become, let's say you take all of the weapons skills, your character becomes like a weapons master. But if you still suck at manipulating the court will have you, I don't know, exiled. And, well, that even wielding a sword isn't going to help you there. So like I said, it's literally like Game of Thrones with an anime skin just thrown on top of it. So I'm going to be psychotic as much as possible. And I'm going to say, well, I can't really do much with athletics, but I can learn some weapons. So I'm going to pick swords. And let's go with some military strategy here. So we go with military for a first table of strategy. And then we'll go with, what is it? Where was it? Was it athletics? No, it wasn't athletics. Where is it at? Where is it at? Weapons, there it is. So we'll go with, well, you know, everybody wants to learn how to wield a pole arm. Outfits is how you change what she's wearing. That's kind of the foofy part of it all. This one's a little bit more aimed towards girls, this game. But the game has a very strong dash of kick-ass in it. I mean, there is some vicious stuff that can happen to this poor 14-year-old girl, and it is completely unforgiving about that. I would love to read the excerpt from their site, Hanako's site, because I think they have a really good mindset about things. And, well, I just want to say thank you to them for letting me play their game first off and foremost, and giving me permission to do this Let's Play. Well, anyways, enough talking. Let's see. There's our mood. We're kind of depressed. We're afraid. We have our classes. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. And basically, this is how you go about your day. I get 10 points in strategy and 10 points in pole arms. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't really learned any political skills, so mostly these skills are kind of not going to probably be very helpful in the beginning. Darling, we were so terribly to hear about your mother, Fidelia. Thank you. You look well, niece. Hi, Lottie. Hi, Lottie. I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long? Yep. Mummy said we'd be here all month. Maybe we'll have some time to talk later. And once you're done with your classes, you have an ability to kind of alter your mood and have conversations with certain people. You can attend a service if you want to become more depressed. I know that sounds weird, but the more depressed you are, the more better you are at learning other skills. And different areas will open up as you progress deeper and deeper into the game, giving you more points towards one thing or more points towards another. So let's just see here. We get, we can sneak out, and what the heck? Let's go visit Lady Marva here. It's so much bigger than mine back home. You should visit more often. It's awful that the only time I get to see you is something like this. I know your brother and sister are still too young, but why haven't you come to school? My mother worries about me. She doesn't think anywhere but home is safe. I understand. I'm probably not going to be allowed to leave this castle until my birthday. But at least we can have fun together. And there you go. I got a cheerful point, which of course altered my mood and basically alters the way I can learn certain skills. So let's see here. I'm going to study something else. I'm actually going to show you what happens if you choose to study something that doesn't necessarily help you out too much. I'm going to pick composure. So let's go over here. Real demeanor. We're going to learn some composure. Hopefully that works out well. If not, oh well. And let's see what else we can learn here. Let's go learn about poison. Hey, what about poison? What the heck, right? Who doesn't love poison? Let's see, medicine, poison, there we go. This girl has very weird interests. She learns different things. I got 5 points of composure because I was less points there to gain, but I got some points in poison. And now, there you go. I've come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. What? I am lumen I am a lumen. That's basically kind of like a magic user. As was she, and like every lumen, I am willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain. Your line has been traded for 200 years, and I won't have you corrupting my daughter. That is for the crown princess to decide. Elodie, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you. We can arrest her, send her away, or let her stay. I'm going to have her arrested, because you're a traitor to the crown, and I have to have you executed. Guards, arrest her! Throw her into the castle dungeon and let her rot. Well, I suppose she won't be a problem anymore. So there you go. She's now in the jails. The Duchess of Ursula is there in her cell, sitting perfectly still on the bench against the wall, looking directly as if she'd been expecting you. Caution is wise for one in your position. Hasty judges could lead to trouble. Are you ready to listen now? Hear her out. What do you want to say? It is the responsibility of the king or queen of Noah to handle magic energies to protect the domain. This is what a lumen does, what your mother did and what I do. My father said it was her fault that she died. What he said was that she died by magic. Being a lumen is never safe. We pay a high price for our powers. And you can actually learn magic once you access certain requirements. Release me and I will teach you what you need to know to keep your responsibilities. Free her or refuse. Let's free her, why not? I don't have any choice, do I? Fine, I'll have the guards release you. Come to my room as soon as you can begin your training. So there we go, we released the chick. And this kind of is kind of a rinse-repeat type of thing. You do go from week to week, different events happen, and your corresponding skills either help you out with the story or you die a horrible death, basically. So that's basically essentially what the game is about. Let's see here. Let's go back to classes. Skills, I mean. And I want to study more composure because I know something you don't. So how about that, huh? There we go. We're going to start 4 intelligence and more composure. Again, because my mood was affected, I didn't learn as many things, but oh well. And again, this is another way, like I said, there's a deep backstory that you kind of learn as you play the game. So, right here it says the current Duke of Sutton is 26 years old and unmarried. He might be considered a good marriage prospect for you if you desire strong ties with the domain of Talasi, or Talise. I don't know what's pronounced. He loves me not. Lied, you have a boyfriend. Not really, I just like to play with the flowers. All of a sudden, the Duchess of Ursula rushes in the garden and points a sword at you. No, not at you, at your feet, question mark? Princess, don't move. Hold still. And I passed my composure test, which is why I was holding still. You bite your lip and hold perfectly still, resisting the urge to look down. Juliana swings her sword. There, it's dead. You look down at your feet and see a snake in the grass. Charlotte goes, eek! What is going on out here? Mummy, there was a snake. The Duchess of Ursula protected us. Milk vipers are not native to this area. That snake should have never been here. This is unacceptable. I can't have my daughter remaining in such a dangerous place. We are returning home to Mermaid at once. Aw. Had you not had composure, your little friend there would have unfortunately been horribly bitten and probably died. So we saved her from a horrible death because we kept our cool under pressure. So as you can see, that those kinds of things, it change. If you didn't have that, different path would happen. Who knows what would have happened later on. At first, I need to know of your mother's crystal. What crystal? The source of power for all lumen is a particular magical crystal. Once you've bonded with it, it becomes part of you as long as you live. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for a generation. It belongs to you now, except that the king may be keeping it from you. Do you have a crystal? Of course. She holds out her hands, light flicker above her bosom. Oh my. And then with a shower of sparkles, something takes shape. You reach out to touch it, and it dissolves away into nothing. Bad Elodie. Don't reach out to touch her bosoms. What's wrong with you, girl? It belongs to me. No one can take it from me until I die. Maybe I can kill her and take it from her. You need to find the crystal that belongs to you. So that's basically the game. I'm not going to go too far into it. Unfortunately, this is only a demo. You can go to the website and download it yourself, play with it. see different outcomes. I highly suggest this game. The game seems really fun, and it's quirky, and it's cute, and it has a lot of, I think, intrigue and a lot of replay value. You can do a lot of different things, different skills. As you can see, there's just, I can't, like, maybe 50 or so skills here alone. But it has a lot of replay value, I think. And I think that's a very neat thing. This is kind of a cool game. It's not your stereotypical game. And the look of it all is very deceiving. You think, oh, it's just a cute, fluffy, pink anime game. But it's not at all. So kudos to Hanako for that. I think what they're doing is really awesome. They're making really cool games, not only just for girls, but you know what? If you're having a problem playing with this game and you're a guy, then you're okay with playing, you know, other games where you're a girl. I know how many guys play girls on MMORPGs. It's not even funny. So, like I said, check this game out. They've just been green lighted on Steam, so congratulations to them. I'm going to be putting a link in the description to their website, their Steam page, all that. And thank you so much for joining me. As always, if there's a game you want me to play, tweet at me at MartyrA2J. And this has been the Indie Game of the Week. Long live the Queen.